Alright guys, so as some of you have seen lately, there is a new intake manifold coming out of China that appears to be pretty good quality. It's all billet material, hand fabricated, not the typical cast products that we've seen lately. So I decided to roll a dice and get one, and it showed up last night. So I decided to do a little video and see what this thing actually looks like. So it came boxed fairly decent actually, and this is it. So we have the actual manifold, throttle body, hardware that came with it, and also a fuel rail. So if we open this thing up, it actually looks pretty nice. So let's see if I can, maybe this will help a little bit, turn my light on. They claim it is all hand fabricated, which you can tell it is. It's definitely not, you know, it looks fairly good. I mean, considering the price. We got provisions for our idle here, so that's a plus. Vacuum ports. See how the seam across the top goes. Stopped and started there, you can tell. And again. Flange appears to be pretty good. The runners seem to be really well put together too. I'll have to get out my tools and actually measure the size of these runners. So I don't know what they claim, but I'll check it. And this is a billet flange that has of course EGR on there, which won't be needing that, but uses an O-ring for sealing. Yeah, there you go. It's a better, you actually see the machine marks. It's down inside. Kind of looks like there's a lip here, but it is very minute, and it's not not rough at all. And this also has an O-ring on the flange for the throttle body. And this is the inside. So it does not have the velocity stacks like some manifolds have. The only thing I'm not quite sure about is you can see how the vacuum port plate there in the very back, they decided to place that on the inside instead of having it, protrude on the outside. I don't see that really affecting much, but me personally, I might have put it on the outside. Yeah, seems like pretty decent quality. Like I said, these seem actually really large compared to the factory runners, so I'll have to get these out and measure them. Now for the throttle body, they claim this is a all billet, which I mean, it's machined, but usually the trouble with these is getting them to seal very well. As you can just put your stock TPS on here. It's a 90 millimeter. Let's see if I can see. If I can show light through the backside. I'm going to pause and go get a light and see if I can see any gap around the actual plate. And so I got a little light. We'll see if we see anything around this. Sure enough. Right there on that top edge. So yeah. But guess won't know until I put it on and try it out. But it seems like good quality, definitely better than the others that have been out there on the market that tend to leak real bad and people can't get them to be set up very well. Next we have just a hardware bag. Like we have some barb fittings. Looks like we have a block off plate if you didn't want to use the provisions for your idler control valve. Also the EGR plate. Numerous O-rings. this would be the fittings for the fuel rail. So, time to open this thing up. It appears to be red. That is. I assume this is pretty decent just because can't really mess up a fuel rail too bad. Okay. Yep. Just your basic rail. It is a dual feed, single return in the center. Sorry, this cell phone keeps going out of focus. There we go. A little bit of something stuck in there. I have to clean that out. Yep, I believe this is, I'll have to measure these. They're 8s or 10s. I don't know what they're playing. That's 310. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's an 8. But nonetheless, we'll try to get this thing on in the near future and see how it works. I guess worst case scenario, it's I might have to get a different throttle body, but we shall find out.